So, guys, we continue with part two. If you don't know what I'm talking about, please go and watch the first video about this issue. So now we are on part two. So Ayanda he's told Ayanda is not a suspect. And then he decides, let me do a little bit of digging about this Ayanda guy. He says he asked his connections in prison and he's told this is actually a drug dealer, a notorious one for that matter. And then he says that then the mayor suddenly, he said, Greg Allen, I think, says the mayor shows up. And when the mayor shows up, I just want the name. He claimed that there's a mayor that came and his name was, I'll tell you just now, Regan Allen. Yes, that's the mayor. He says then he shows up, he arrives, they have a conversation with Ayanda, and the next thing, Ayanda is out. And when Ayanda comes out, he's asking for cigarettes from Gayton McKenzie. He says he doesn't smoke, but he makes sure that the guy gets the cigarettes. Says the guy starts smoking the cigarettes, and then now there's a press conference. Jiggy. All of a sudden, there's a press conference. Said on the press conference, the mayor says that this is a very respectable, known businessman. I want to take you back to court. What did Laurentia Lombard said? He said this guy was a drug lord. He was selling drugs. That's what she said to us. You were there. If you were listening or following this is what she said in court. Then she said now he had changed his life and had a what? A car wash. So this makes, he said he was a respectable, yeah. And then this makes Gayton McKenzie to say, hey man, I need to do a little bit of digging. Something is fishy here. Something doesn't add up. These people are hiding something. How does a mayor, upon hearing that someone was kidnapped, I'm implicated in that kidnap, that I kidnapped Ayanda. But I took him to the police station and I told him that I am saving him from those people who want to kill him. Because upon hearing about his name, the mob justice just wanted to finish him off. So now he says there was that press and Ayanda was called that he's a respectable businessman. Very respected businessman around the area. And then she says that who called this mayor? Because he didn't have a phone with him. Who told the mayor that this guy has been taken by Gayton McKenzie, because all of a sudden he flew wherever he was and came here to address this issue? He also adds that there are more than 3,000 people who die, but the mayor has never rushed from wherever that he was. But now that Ayanda was arrested, he was here doing the press conference. Then Ayanda was let go, okay, guys. That's how Ayanda was let go. And remember, Renz and Ayanda have 2 kids. And then, Boeta, Kelly, Stefano were the Ayanda's clients, because remember they were clients to who? Ayanda. Because I remember very well when they asked Laurentia when did she come to live at Saldanha Bay, and how did her relationship start with Ayanda, and how did she know Stefano and Kelly and others. And then she mentioned that they were clients and they used to smoke together. So now says Gayton starts asking more questions, wondering and why does this guy walk with so much confidence when he gets into the police station? And you can see that people are scared of this guy. Then he wanted to find out, what do they have? What does he have on them? And he says he just walked like he owned the police station. And the truth is even more complicated, and I can only imagine he's trying to put the pieces together. And someone who has been in the game, it's easy when you've done crime before. You can see when people are being deceitful and they're not telling the honest truth. And then he said he just wanted to stick around even more to find out. Then he says he tries now to get Boeta to talk, gives Kelly Smith some money, and then Kelly is sent by one of the protectors, Biza, or I forget the name, it's Biza or the other one. He says this protector, because was with Kelly, overhears Kelly saying, Boeta, you need to cry. Just show a tear, even if it's one tear. You need to cry whenever you are questioned. So I don't know, this was a tactic that if you're questioned, if you cry, they will leave you. I don't know. But then Gayton McKenzie said, she does this in front of this guy, one of my protectors, because now he thinks we are Tommies, And then she says that then he takes Kelly away, takes her with Boeta to a hotel, books for them. Then later on, he gets a call. Someone is asking where Boeta and Kelly is. They're asking him, but they're saying that he's interfering, he's disturbing them, but they ask him. Then he tells them, no, I know where they are. And that's how they were arrested. That's when they arrested Kelly, they arrested Boeta, they arrested Stefano, although Stefano was not there, and Renz. And all of a sudden, we have our witness, our Section 204 witness, who is a girlfriend to who? Ayanda, who is the drug dealer. So now Gayton alleges and claims that Ayanda is the mastermind. Ayanda is the one who's the mastermind. That Kelly Smith and everyone else, they had planned long time ago to sell this poor child, guys. She doesn't know where the child is, but she did sell the child. That's where it also gets interesting again. Because do you remember when Mr. Cloete, the evangelist, came in and said that a year before, Kelly told her around August 2023 that she's going to sell her children, between something that will happen between January and February. It is something from a movie scene that we've never seen before. That's when so it's something that she had known. The child is disappearing 2024, but she had already known for a while that this child is doing what? Will be sold. So guys, tell me these similarities, these stories. You must tell me. I'm not trying to change your mind. I'm not trying to do anything. I'm just telling you what Mr. Gayton McKenzie claims. And I looked at and listened to what he was saying on his video here on YouTube. And I tied it to what happened in court. And some things make sense. I'm not saying a lot, but I'm saying some things, they make sense. And now, according to him, Gayton McKenzie, Mr. Gayton, he said Renz doesn't know where Joshlin is, but Kelly did sell the child. Said this whole thing is just a long-term plan involving Ayanda, the mastermind. He calls him the mastermind. So all this while we are thinking that Kelly is the mastermind. No. There's a mastermind and his name is Ayanda. He said he's the mastermind. Kelly, Boeta, Stefano, and Renz, they all knew. He said actually the four. He said the Renz is just something that was added later on. He says he's the one behind this operation. He said Boeta doesn't even know. He was just there when it was discussed. And the biggest shocker of all, Gayton believes someone wanted Ayanda dead and they were going to try to pin him. They wanted to arrest him at the time, but they said it's around the elections time, so it's gonna cause a lot of chaos, so they will wait. So he's heard from wherever that he had that they want to pin him. They will take him to jail, give him bail, and around there they want to unalive Ayanda. Then they will pin this on him. So at the end of his, because I'm not going to go into detail, it was a 1 hour long conversation, a monologue. So he says the child is alive. Joshlin Smith is alive. Said she that's what he thinks. He alleges that this child was sold to a rich family because the child had mentioned at some point at school when someone tried to give the child a book, and the child said, "Don't give me the book. My mom says I'm going to a nice place. I'm going to live with nice people." Guys, do you see similarities? In court, we had that the teacher said, Kelly Smith said the child is in a container to West Africa, Nigerians, mentioned Nigerians. Here, Gayton also says, at first, the first day she met Kelly Smith said the black people took her child, then later said it's Nigerians. Oh, do you see similarities? Do you see that there are a little bit of pieces that are adding up to this puzzle? The puzzle is not complete, guys, but there are things that are similar that we had in court, and we are hearing this. So Kelly was just trying to make everyone confused by saying this, because Gayton McKenzie says the story was changing every day, and she would give him addresses to go and say, go and look here, go and search there, knowing that just a wild goose is being chased. There's nothing. Guys, I'm still stunned. And I want to hear all of this. I know some of you knew about this before, I would say here, because in the comment section some of you asked me about this. I need to know, what do you think? What do you think? And how is this information that I'm saying right now changes the whole perspective of what you thought and what you saw in court? Why is Mr. McKenzie not asked to come? Because he was part of this from the beginning. Why is Ayanda not involved also and not asked to come and say something? I will talk about Makalima because I hadn't mentioned Makalima in this. I'll make a separate video for that, but I'm leaving you with questions, guys. And I need us for us to talk in the comment section. What is going on? Do we have the whole picture? We thought we were baking a cake. It didn't have all the ingredients. And now it turns out that we are busy with a puzzle that has a lot of missing pieces. So he was adamant that he wants his day in court, Mr. Gayton McKenzie. He said, I want my day in court, guys. You need to call me. I will call my own witnesses, the people that are there. I'm not scared of you. There's a syndicate involved in this. It involves human trafficking. It involves drugs, big people, powerful people, politics. It involves rich people. There's a place there, he said it's West Coast or something like that. Said there are people who live there who only have houses. I believe this child was taken by someone powerful. That is why there was a break-in at school. They were looking for documents. Some called and said they are the media, but the principal of that place was too clever. He says that because it's not easy to take a child and live with them and go overseas. So they needed some sort of papers, something. Hey guys, there are a lot of things that need to be unpacked in this trial. And this is what I brought you today. So with that being said, until next time, guys, we will talk. We will be discussing in the comments, and we will see what are we missing in this case. God bless. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, guys. Please subscribe. We are on 755 subscribers, which is very good. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate. And if you need me to bring you more tea, to bring you more facts, to bring you more allegations, claims, and all of that, I need the more subscription. I need the likes. I need the comments. I need you to watch from beginning to end. It will make our channel to go places, and we will be discussing more. This is just the beginning, guys. We will be having more things that we'll be discussing, but this one we're busy with it. It's our project right now. We are baking. We were in a pilot. We thought that we're flying. We're going to land soon, and now we've been learning about sections, and now we're trying to put pieces together and see what is missing on this puzzle. So thank you so much. It's just a few subscribers that are watching, but they don't subscribe. So with them adding to the number, we'll get to the 1,000 soon. With that being said, thank you for watching. This is your host, Busisiwe Mohapi, and this is Courtroom Chronicles, Trials of South Africa. Ciao.